A wizard was summoning a demon in a magic circle when he summoned someone else by accident. By the dark forces, I command thee. Wait, this isn't right. You're not the demon No, mortal, I am something far worse. Hissing sounds. Look into my eyes. Medusa appeared before him. The wizard tried to banish her back to the afterlife, but it was too late. Sound of stone crackling. She turned him to stone. Medusa fled into London's shadows that night, centuries away from my beloved Greece. Everything was so different. Strange lights, deafening noises. Then she found a man, a soldier with kind eyes who didn't run. Instead, he gave her a headscarf to hide her cursed hair. He was surprised to see her. He rubbed his eyes in shock, but found her strangely interesting. I'll help you get home, he promised. But they weren't alone. A young witch was hunting her, claiming she foresaw Medusa's return. They ran through the city's maze, still wearing her headscarf, always one step ahead. Until, sound of footsteps stopping abruptly, here they was, cornered in this hotel car park underground. Medusa stood face to face with the witch who wants to send Medusa back to the underworld. But she is not ready to leave. Not yet. The witch held her hand out and magic came from it, heading towards Medusa. Medusa took off her headscarf to show all her snakes for hair, and Medusa's eyes faced the witch and her eyes began to glow green. Racing through London's moonlit streets, Medusa and the soldier find themselves locked in a deadly game of cat and mouse. Their encounter with the young witch at the car park had been a stalemate. Her magic clashing with Medusa's petrifying gaze in a spectacular display that sent both flying backward. As they dash past the iconic landmarks, three thieves make the grave mistake of attempting to rob them. With just a glance, Medusa turns them to stone, a grim warning to anyone who might cross their path. They continue their journey under the full moon across London. They hid for a while in a derelict building. The soldier looked at this beautiful version of Medusa in the moonlight. She was a beautiful woman with green eyes. Medusa was glad he was helping her, and the beautiful Medusa hugged him. She changed often between a beautiful woman with bright green eyes and a horrific Medusa. She wondered why this man would help such a beast, but he seen good in her and she didn't ask to be in this world. They set off again into the night. She became the beautiful Medusa again, so no one would notice a beast on the streets of London. The night was cold and quiet, and they hid as much as they could in the shadows. Thinking they finally found refuge on a late-night train, their relief is short-lived. There, sitting in the carriage, a familiar face awaits. Perseus, a man who had once beheaded Medusa in the past. He sat there staring at her wearing a hood and held a sword under his robe. And then behind them, the young girl witch entered into the carriage. Medusa and the soldier was trapped. Will they escape?